Так, ну что ж, всем привет. Эфир пошел. Тут пришлось поменять программу для чата, для чайника, блин. Кто о чем. Ну вот, не знаю, мне не нравится сообщения, как-то не исчезают. Пам-пам-пам. Ну, посмотрим, как оно будет. О. Откуда эти все люди, блин, не было же. Так, как-то не такое начало я ожидал. Все. Блин, я выходил, здесь никого, блин, не было. 39 тысяч опыта, а нам... Да. Опыт, в общем-то, хороший такой перебор у меня уже получился. Надо персонажа качать. Так, что у нас на молитву? На новую нету, да? Я знаю. Так вообще хочу чаю. А, точно здесь входил, здесь было пусто. Блин, я что-то ногу заел и позвоночка. Уже прямо сейчас чувствую, сейчас будет больненько вставать.
You can feel the heartbeat of the world.
Дайте вещи. Холодно. Кабаки нормально. Засуньте в полтинник. Давайте поудобнее. Я вас тоже рад видеть. Как я дарта мало лежит.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Так, все, чайник делается. Правда, я боюсь, что я пока дойду. Да там уже немножко начнется болтовня, сюжетка, и я уже не смогу за чаем отойти. Знаете, мне тут острова больше на такой намек, кажется, на Японию. Ну, как там их это называется? Там область, где сакура цветет. Блин, красиво. Так, надо наушники снять, чтобы слышать, что там с чайником творится. Я согласен посетить сезонный фестиваль. Для этого что-то иду.
Что я вам сделаю? Я играю за воина. Мне не получается.
Я только боюсь, что в предыдущей, как там, территории, в Ли-Юэй, кажется, да? Во время празднования Архонта посвященного, Архонт был, скажем так, убит. Не буду вдаваться в сюжет. Что тут произойдет, я вот тоже не боюсь немножко.
Сейчас. Умани. Он что, пользуется магией? Как он посмел?
Давайте еще для соответствия такому событию. Так, да. Ну-ка.
It's so nice to distress.
Я не знаю, такое ощущение, что этот текст расплывчатый, мягко говоря. Чуть-чуть подожду. Все, за чаем.
Приветствую, хорошего стрима. Добрый день.
Ну все, давайте поехали. Блин, красиво. Вот. Не зря боялся подходить ближе к этой точке. Но все равно подошел опасно близко. Давайте насладимся.
It's... Keisuke.
А у них точно между собой дружба? Они нечто большее.
So Yumiya, these fireworks, what do they mean to you? Yumiya? Shh. Huh? Oh. That was amazing. It was so beautiful I could weep.
Я бы тоже посмотрел бы больше, если бы показывали бы. Потрясающе было. Что там потрясающего, не особо не увидел. Нет, не было что смотреть. Юэмии показывали. Этого товарища-беглеца в лодке. Самими фейерверками, я бы сказал, не дали насладиться.
I didn't actually cry though, right? feel a bit misty-eyed. Oh, remember that big one that went up first? The gold one?
Откуда я помню?
That's the one I had Pops make for you. Oh, Paimon saw it! It was one of the best ones! They won't forget that anytime soon! That's what I wanted to hear! I was hoping it would leave a deep impression on you guys. No matter where your journey takes you, and no matter what hardships might lie ahead, I hope you'll always be able to look back fondly on the fireworks you saw tonight. I believe that as time goes by, this firework will only grow brighter and more beautiful in your heart. Oh, and also, you're technically my customers now. Here, this is your paper slip. If you ever want to see that golden firework again, just come and see me. You know, Yoimiya, you seemed to turn into a completely different person during the fireworks. You were so quiet.
Кстати, да. Да не, не похоже на эту болтушку.
Oh, I can hear you. I just have a habit of being silent while I'm watching fireworks. Quietly watching something you made with your own hands rise into the sky feels like a sacred ceremony to me. You asked me what fireworks mean to me, right? Yep. Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and his friend, Third Sis, fireworks commemorate friendship. For Keisuke's parents, they commemorate marriage. And for Keisuke and Sakajiro, they were commemorating... Oh yeah, right, beliefs! As for me, to be honest,
Деньги,
even
деньги.
though I've thought about it
Полученные
countless
деньги.
times before, I still haven't found an answer. Seriously? Huh. Paimon was expecting something deep and philosophical. Well, no one's ever asked me this before, so I've never really settled on an answer. It was by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara family, so it was by chance that I ended up learning this craft from my pops. It's also by chance that I've met so many people, learned so many things, and discovered that people associate watching fireworks with the things that are most fireworks that disappear in a flash of light are probably the furthest thing away from the eternity that our shogun desires.
Черт, красивая графика здесь. Ух. Как будто двухмерно рисованная картинка.
But people's feelings don't just disappear. And it's those feelings that give fireworks their purpose. If nobody wanted to watch fireworks, then they wouldn't exist. Also, consider this. You have to have the Naganoharas because so many people are emotionally invested in the existence of fireworks. If we didn't exist, their wishes would go unfulfilled, wouldn't they? You know, I don't really think about complicated things like this very often. But I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Отлично. Продолжение следует.
I think I'll stay here for a bit longer. The show is... Oh, but if you wanted to chat, I'll happily oblige. Matsuzaka and the others are still waiting for me so we can go hunt down the great Mujini. Also, I want to go and ask everyone what they thought of. And over the next few days, I'd also like to think that includes you and Paimon too. I think I'll stay here for a bit. Oh, but if you wanted to chat, I'll happily oblige.
Почему, допустим, диалог хочется вот выбрать еще другие опции, да? Диалогу заканчивается, надо его по новой запускать. Вот немножко это неудобно, конечно. А в чайнике, где хочется закончить диалог, да, он не закрывается специально. Надо специальную опцию для выхода из него делать.
I'll do it for free. I did kind of force it on you after all. Not to mention that I dragged you along with me and gave you all sorts of trouble along the way. I feel bad.
Что-то не для нас хотел знать, а сколько это в принципе вообще обходится все это удовольствие.
After you find your brother, tell him
В игровой валюте.
fireworks for all his fireworks needs. That way, I'll get another customer. Sound fair?
Только сюрприз брат, по-моему, уже знает, и здесь уже раньше был. Как я понял из предыдущих сюжетов.
Also, it'd be nice to meet him.
Ну или сестра, смотря кто кем играет.
I think I'll stay here for a... Oh, but if you wanted to chat, I'll kick their butts again.
Да, она может.
Didn't I tell you that my family deals with it? We have an easy enough time of it. At the worst, we'd have to apologize. You two should be careful, though. Without the same connections, you can't afford to be...
Там надо быстрее официально как бы открыть ту зону, где я смогу эту ее умею свою прокачивать. Так, что у нас там дальше? Беложуравль. А так, кстати, я именно этим квестом сначала занимался, почему-то перескочил на Йоми с фейерверками. Так, как здесь удобно? Давайте отсюда. А еще я хочу сделать круточек где-то около 7 до следующего выпадения персонажа. Потому что хочется выбить все же Тому. Ну, по срокам уже как бы надо копить крутки на следующий баннер. Что я из этого выбил уже всех, кроме Томы. Ну, по крайней мере, для меня этот вот выглядит разумным вариант. Блин, красиво. Да Пайман иногда просто своим голосом просто хочется ее. Чтоб молчала. Иви, яйка, мы вернулись.
Welcome back. So, any luck at the International Trade Association? Did they have any...
Yes, they did. Here.
Excellent news. So, apart from the silk, I think
Да
everything else I
неужели?
need I've got in store already. I just need to go and make stock of the
начинается.
materials. It won't take me a moment. I'll be right back.
They better all be there. I do hope nothing else is missing. Traveler, on the subject of garments, I've been meaning to acquire a
Ну,
new
хорошо,
outfit for you,
конечно.
too. It's just, I wasn't sure how you'd feel about the idea of dressing in Inazuman
блин.
attire.
А другого варианта нету, да? Вот жаль.
Oh, are you sure?
Мне тоже из этих вариантов не нравится.
Is that so? Impressive. So travelers of your stature hold themselves to a dress code,
Не нравится
as
вот
well
мне
as
вот
a
эта
code of
одежда.
conduct. More like when you're away from home, you've got to live by certain rules to survive. But Paimon would still love to check out some Inazuman outfits. Just what is that supposed to mean? They make them in whatever size the customer asks for. Your interactions are so adorable to watch. I can certainly find someone to tailor a Paimon-size outfit if Paimon so wishes.
Кажется, это окно чата теперь выглядит у меня в левом верхнем углу слишком расплывчато на вид.
Well, if you're sure, as you wish.
Something else I've been wondering is, how do people in other nations dress?
They sure
Не
do.
тот вариант, я бы
Each
сказал,
nation has its own
не очень.
unique style. Traditional, fancy schmancy, casual, all very different. But each style is suited to
The
it.
study of clothing is a profound discipline, and I still have much to learn. When clothing becomes part of the expression of one's personality, even an extension, so I'm not against dressing up. Far from it.
Paimon agrees. You couldn't have put it any better.
Paimon, you're so adorable that you could wear anything and it would look lovely on you.
Ну, хоть Пайма наденьте во что-то. Другое.
Wow.
Оюшки. Ну давай, выдашь, что-то еще не хватает.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I've checked my inventory.
Thank you. Is there anything else you're missing?
Fortunately not. I have all the materials I need. As for the size, would you like me to go by the dimensions given on the design?
Yes, please.
Understood. I'll get to work shortly. In total, that'll be
Вот столько.
this much.
Сколько? Вот столько. Так сколько? Ну вот столько.
Here you go. Is it
Вот
possible
возьмите
to
ваше
treat
вот
this as
столько.
an urgent order?
Well, luckily, we don't have any other urgents at the moment, so I can begin work right away. It will still take me some time, though, so please come and collect it later. Until then, I'm sure you'll find somewhere nearby to pass the time.
Good idea. Let's check out the whole area. We don't want to leave any loose.
There will be no loose ends while you're in my company. I already decided for our next stop. I'd like to take you both for a meal.
Гулять и ресторан, ну... Кажется, это разные вещи.
Food? Oh, Paimon likes this plan.
Mm-hmm.
И мне тоже
I
хочется
picked the
есть,
venue
но...
especially for you. A humble local
Еще минут
eatery
20.
called Kiminami Restaurant.
Как-то время быстро летит очень.
I thought that the relaxed atmosphere there would suit our day much better than the... Shall we head off?
Давай, пошли.
Can't wait.
Что у нас там прокрутки, там какие-то гемы давала. Игра. Еще мало, недостаточно. А что я хотел сделать-то? Блин, как выглядит трансляция. Потому что моя программа привычна для чата, почему-то не хочет запускаться. Запускается. Шип-чат. С вчерашнего дня запускается там хоба. И все. Так, сейчас давайте на канал. Странно, что мне покажет, что мне трансляция. Сейчас выключить звук. Да, ё-моё. Чат вообще размыт, его не видно. Ё-моё.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Во. Блин. Во-первых, из него миксер не убрать, потому что миксер уже исчез. Блин, мне не нравится так.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world. Next on the agenda.
Давай. Кажется, 3 не даст, только 2. Ой, у нас теперь смолы 40. Мало смолы.
We're way behind schedule.
Ой, может быть, было проще прыгать. Блин, красиво. Так, один из 2 зрителей, это я знаю, это я.
Are we here? Ooh, it's one of those street-side places. Looks cute and cozy.
Что хорошо в том, что в ресторан выходит на улицу. Тут такие красивые виды. Ой, КТ, рыжая. Я вот, кстати, не видел рыжих таких как котов с полосками. Все немножко другая расцветка. Ты, может, просто не обращал внимания. Живут.
Welcome.
Так себе ресторан. Скорее, забегаловка закусочная, блин.
Oh, Miss Kiminami, how do you do?
Это простой прилавок. Стульчики у прилавка. Ну так себе.
Miss
Ресторан.
Kamisato, perfect timing. Your booking was for, well, right now.
I believe so. We'll be sticking to the order I placed in advance. As for the other matter we discussed, thank you for your help.
А Якоб выглядит, что что-то задумала. Уже заранее все продумала.
Excellent.
То есть мы
No
отказались.
problem. And everything you asked for is ready and waiting.
Такой опции не было в сюжете.
Traveler, tiny customer, please wait here for a moment while I prepare your food.
Go ahead and take a seat. There is something I need to take care of, but I'll be back momentarily. It's nothing of that sort. I just have a few minor things I need to attend to. I won't be long.
У нее тоже чокер.
She sure left in a hurry. Whatever it is,
Может,
it
закажет
must be pretty
другую
good.
одежду и принесет.
So you two are Miss Kamisato's friends?
Для нас сейчас повяжет.
We serve all the classics.
За все то хорошее,
Sure,
что
there
мы
are
сделали.
fancier-looking places out there, but the food here speaks for itself. Hope you enjoy it. Over the years we've been in business, we've gotten to know the Kamisato clan quite well. Miss Kamisato and her brother are both fond of our food. They're always sending staff down here to order something and take it back to them. Her table booking surprised me, not least because it was a group reservation. This is the first time I've ever heard of Miss Kamisato going out for dinner with friends.
The first time ever? Oh, guess that makes us pretty...
Sure does. And I'm probably crossing the line here, but I'm just telling you what others have told me. Apparently, Miss Kamisato doesn't have a lot of friends.
How is that possible? She's so kind and polite to everyone. Paimon would have thought that would make her really popular.
That's what I used to think too. But it turns out the rules of social interaction are a bit more complicated than that. Nobody in the neighborhood has a bad word to say about her. They all say she's beautiful, elegant, graceful. Not to mention that she belongs to one of the most illustrious clans in the
Девушка
land.
из высшего
In short, they see her as a
общества.
model young lady. But that's
Что
just it.
вспомнилось?
People look at her and they see a model of perfection. And they don't feel like that's something they can relate to. So the majority of kids from our ordinary families don't even try to talk to her. So you see, on paper, she sounds like a girl everyone would want to get to know.
Paimon never would have guessed.
We don't speak all that much, but we do go quite a way back. I've always admired her for taking on so many responsibilities at such a young age. So it makes me really happy to see her here with friends today. Anyway, relax, enjoy your meal, and Please, talk to her as much as possible. I know she'll appreciate it.
Кусок мяса больше похож на след от лапы. Так смотрите, здесь даже след следа. Сам по себе это типа хоп, подушечка. И здесь уже хоп, и как подушечка.
Consider it a favor for the whole neighborhood. Look after her for us.
Окей, жрать давай. Я тоже голоден.
Huh? That sounded like Ayaka.
I'm so sorry, Traveler. Could you join me over there for a minute? I'm sorry. I didn't want to drag you away all of a sudden. I just had a cooking catastrophe.
Oh, so that loud noise we...
As you can see, this house is right next to the restaurant. It's where the actually, this whole compound is the family's private property. I asked Miss Kimino.
Right. If there's something you want to eat...
Actually, I wanted to cook something as a gift. My mother mentioned in her notebook that Tsubaki enjoyed, so I thought, if I'm going to meet Tsubaki...
A dish from overseas? So anything... If so, then we've got lots of options, don't we?
That's what I was thinking. You must have picked up a lot of... Can I leave you to finish this task then? Just as a personal... Great. But... what kind of overseas dish would make a suitable...
Oh, Paimon knows! There's one dish out there...
Так, надеюсь, у нас будет из чего его делать.
Pizza?
It's an assortment of toppings and sauce spread over a...
That does sound pretty good.
И очень вкусно. Я очень давно ел пиццу и очень хочется. Так, ну грибы у нас, кажется, есть. Шикарно. У нас сыра, капусты и муки мало. А грибов хоть достаточно. Ладно, давайте еще одну штуку 5 было, а не 4. Ай. Да, в принципе, нам они не нужны.
Is the pizza ready?
Oh, it's ready!
It smells delicious. You're... I would love...
Well, all you need to learn is a recipe. We can bring you some more recipes in the...
Great. I look forward to learning from your culinary
How are you all doing? Whoa, is this... Miss Kamisato, this must be the dish you were talking about.
Yes, an overseas dish cooked by the Traveler. Could I trouble you to package it for me?
Какие глаза прям. Ага.
Sure, no problem. Oh, it smells good. I bet it tastes amazing. Now I really want to put something like this on our menu.
Want us to teach you how to make it?
Oh, could you?
The most satisfying meals are the ones you share with other people. So Paimon thinks that our...
Really? That's great. I've always... If you can write down a recipe for me, I'll add it to our menu and put a promote... Since we've become a closed nation, people haven't had the... I'll go pack up this dish for Miss Kamisato. Please.
Так что там готовится с рецептом-то?
You could have sold that recipe for a high price, but you selflessly gave it away for free. You're a wonderful person. I mean it. I admire you a lot, and I'm so proud to be
А что,
friends
можно
with
было
someone
продать?
with such fine character. Well, you should probably write down the recipe now.
Yeah, let's make sure we include all the details. And so, pizza. Start with the basic ingredients.
Морской гриб и фиалковая дыня.
Correctamundo. Right, now to add the next couple of ingredients. Yep, that's right. Now for the cooking instructions. Place onto oven rack.
Ой, хочу пиццу.
Long may our reputations and our recipes precede us wherever we go in Inazuma.
I have no doubt that they will. This dish is exquisite.
Да ты его не пробовал, как ты можешь знать.
Cool. Then let's get this recipe to Miss Kiminami pronto.
Ты прямо сейчас вот чувствую, прям передо мной вот запах пиццы. Свежеприготовленный, ароматный. Привет, КТ. О, да. Еда.
Hey! Have you written out the recipe?
Так, я же сел, почему теперь стоим?
Here it is.
Thank you! Chloe, this is so exciting. I want to make it right...
Traveler, Paimon, please accept my sincerest
Ой,
apologies for
да,
delaying your
вот
meal.
это хочу особенно. Ну, тоже вкусненько. Все вкусненько. Выглядит.
No problem. Food always tastes better when you've worked up an appetite.
All right.
Или
Let's
так, как у
begin
нас
before it
готовят
gets cold.
суши.
Well, what do you think? Is
Конечно.
Inazuman cuisine?
It's amazing! Paimon loved this one. Oh, and especially that one over there.
Good. I'm relieved. When I was attempting to cook earlier on, did you chat and did she, say anything about me?
She did, but don't worry. She's just happy for you is all.
She's happy for me? Oh, then she must have told you. Did... What does it matter? I know just as well as anybody else that
Hey, it's not you. Most people just haven't had the chance to talk to you one-on-one before.
It must be nice to be
Thank you for your comforting words, Paimon. It's all true, though. I just don't have very many friends. Most of the time, I'm either accompanied by family or staff. So everyone must have found it quite a surprise to see me taking you out for a meal.
Exactly! You've got at least 2 friends right here.
Aww.
Как 2 глаза. Как домики с дверками. Нет, скорее глаза.
You. That makes me so happy. Excuse me. I'm forgetting myself.
Hey now, expressing your feelings is the right thing to do. Keeping them locked away inside
да,
isn't
Пайман
gonna
точно
do
в себе
you
ничего не
any good
держит.
now, is it?
I agree. So... I just want to say how happy I feel that you both see me as a true friend.
Of course we do. That's always been our style. If someone's nice to us, we're nice to them too. Friendship can go a long way. Take your mom, for example. She wrote about Tsubaki in her notebook, and now it's made you want to find them too.
Yes. I think friendship is an extremely precious thing, and ours is one that I will always treasure.
While we're on the topic though, who is this Tsubaki person anyway?
Well, I think I have an idea, but it's just I think that Tsubaki might be a fox
Чего?
envoy.
A fox envoy?
Ей.
В этом справочнике раз.
Ушами тыдык-тыдык. Туда-сюда.
Yes, that's what I think. Even I, my mother's own daughter, had never even heard of this friend before. It just seems so mysterious. So I think it must. And fox envoys are nothing new. Stories have been told about them in Inazuma since ancient times.
Нам это все объясняет. Прям все стало
You must have
понятно.
met Kuji Yae before. Well, she's a fox envoy.
Конечно.
That got
Каждый
me
день это
thinking.
Гудзи
Maybe
обсуждаем.
there are fox envoys out there in Inazuma that people just don't know about. And maybe Tsubaki is one of them.
Whoa! So Inazuma also has supernatural beings?
Почему тебя путь?
When you say also,
Well, before Inazuma, we spent some time in Liyue.
Существа
Lots
адепта.
of supernatural beings there, like the
Там же
Adepta.
просто животных полно.
All
Адепты, например.
kinds of them too. Up in the sky, down below the ground.
really? I've come across such things being asserted in books, but to hear someone talk about it from first-hand experience is extremely surprising.
Блин, заверните мне это, я бы съем и буду доволен.
So Liyue lives up to its reputation. Its culture has a long history and gives rise to the most beautiful legends. Quite captivating.
Черт, а тут красиво.
You should come visit Liyue with us sometime. The best part is, they have loads and loads of delicious delicacies.
Really? I would love that. Speaking of delicacies, Traveler,
Нет,
Paimon,
я еще голодный
have you
сижу.
eaten your fill?
Oh, Paimon has.
Excellent. Then let's collect the kimono. Then we can pay a visit.
Как-то немножко подождать, совсем немножко. Ну ладно, давайте не будем идти пешком.
Next on the agenda,
Your garment is ready, Miss Kamisato. I've folded and packaged it for you. Oh, and the other item we discussed? That's ready too.
Это мне, да? Это будет мне же?
Thank you very much.
No, thank you. It is a beautiful piece of clothing, and it was a pleasure to work on. See,
Traveler, I have a gift for you.
Да, давай.
Whoa, looks super fancy. Is that for wearing in your hair?
It's a hairpin in the style of a white heron. As well as a hair accessory, you can also use it as an ornament. I couldn't ask for your help and offer nothing at all in
Интересно,
return.
если играть
So
за
this is my gift to you.
брата, ему тоже заколка для волос будет?
I'm glad you like it.
Speaking of white herons, that's what your title means, doesn't it? Shirasagi Himegimi. So this gift is like a little piece of yourself. It's just as elegant and beautiful as you are.
You flatter me, Paimon. If this gift reminds you of me, that is all I could ask for.
Вот игра иногда здесь такие боевки напряженные, сложно, прям сидишь весь, на нервах психуешь, бесишься, пытаюсь победить. Иногда вот так вот спокойно можно даже начать засыпать. Тихая размерная болтовня.
Alright, well, now we've got what we came for. We can set off. Time to go meet Tsubaki.
Ой, это для... Для чайника заколка, да, жаль. Не понимаю, вот что с этим делать.
It's so nice to de-stress.
Ладно, все вот это, и тогда буду заканчивать. Сколько же пострадало. Это не Архонта будет, правильно? Очень много глаз богов собрали. Грустно. Можно я? Что ж, у вас тренировочная площадка? Запускается посторонний, да, место расположена эта площадка там, где ходят все. Надзума, по-моему, японская, да? Тут у нас нет. Как же это область Японии? Я знаю и помню, как она называется. У горы Фудзиямы. Может быть, так и называется? Так, кажется, нам... Может, и вообще вниз. Так, а туда нам надо будет. Да. Интересно. Так бы никогда бы не додумался, что здесь еще огромная территория.
So, a transcendent being lives here? Ugh. If someone lives here, then why is it so chilly?
Потому что здесь это загадочное существо и живет.
I'm asking myself the same question.
Криопапоротник сейчас вылезет. Нас по сюжету заставит одевать на него кимоно.
How strange. I'm quite sure that this is the location my mother wrote about, but surely... I'm starting to have second thoughts. But since we're here, I still think we should go inside and explore in full.
Войти куда?
Yeah,
Давайте
makes
войдем.
sense. Who knows? Maybe there's a surprise with
Let me think.
Let me think.
A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my hair, while a white rabbit sews a hemline from 4 rays of moonlight. Dressed appropriately, I face eastward and call out Tsubaki's name 7 times. In the blink of an...
sounds like a fairy tale. So your mom would do a little ritual, and just like that,
I have a feeling that it could be some sort of code. Let's get a little closer before coming to any conclusions.
good idea.
Давайте.
There are some bushes on the rocks in here. Could that be anything?
Hey,
Интересно.
Let's recap what the notebook says. Maybe it'll give us a hint.
Именно это я и собираюсь сделать. 1, 4, 7.
Should we really be off work this early?
Так, кстати, почти угадал кромку в конце.
There's nobody here. Just this box. Let's see what's inside. Did it open? Did it open? Did our Inazuma Adeptus leave any treasure here?
what's this?
Так, хоть теплее немножко.
Huh. Looks like a book.
It seems to be another notebook.
Кажется, у ее мамы была двойная жизнь.
Could it be Tsubaki's notebook? Let's step back outside now. The atmosphere here is different than I'd imagined. Somehow...
Paimon knows what you mean. Reading in low light.
Что если внизу? А? Да. Давайте поменяем. Где у нас? Вот. Наверняка понадобится в какой-то момент.
Here will do just fine.
Alright, let's see what the notebook says. Ooh, Paimon bets it's all about mysterious. What is it? Why are you whispering all of a sudden? Oh, you want to let Ayaka read the notebook without but, based on her expression,
Там записка от матери,
what
да?
could it be?
Traveler, Paimon, sorry to keep you waiting so long.
No worries, it wasn't long at all. You're a very fast reader.
Диалоги, прежде чем дойти до этого момента, было гораздо больше. Ожидали мы, может сказать, по сравнению с диалогами совсем ничего.
Yes,
То, что и
I
не
have.
ждали.
I think I ought to share the truth of this notebook with you both, even though the contents are completely different than what I was
Зато я
expecting.
ожидал, скорее всего.
Different how? You mean it wasn't a fox envoy
Ну, само
who wrote
собой.
this?
Not a fox envoy, no. It turns out that Tsubaki's real identity is my mother herself.
О чем я и говорил. Что записная книжка ее матери.
Huh?
Surprised? Me too. But that's what it says at the very beginning of the notebook. Tsubaki and I are the same person, and yet we are different. When I become Tsubaki, I stop being Kamisato Kayo and become the most ordinary woman in the world.
Ну ладно.
What follows in these pages is the ordinary This notebook is, for the most part, a collection of my mother's musings, both private and trivial. All of the things we thought were about Tsubaki were in fact about my mother herself.
So that means that the kimono design and the international...
Are things that my mother wished to try, yes. I'm sure this all sounds utterly bizarre to you, but to me at least, my mother's behavior is completely... Or to put it another way, I actually have another side to myself as well. I was at a loss for words when I started reading the contents of the notebook. It almost
Как
felt
шикарно, как красиво.
like someone had looked inside my mind, examined my thoughts, and then written them all down on paper.
Закатное солнце. Ух.
Ayaka.
From the moment my mother married my father, she became the mother of the Kamisato household. On top of that, every action she ever took was seen as representing the Kamisato clan. After my parents passed away, Ayato and I took over responsibility for the affairs of the clan. We ran into all sorts of difficulties every time I found myself up against a difficult issue. I'd ask myself, maybe it's because it had been so long since I last saw her, but somehow,
О, боже.
all that was left of her in my mind was the sight of her
Как
that
красиво.
inspired awe and commanded respect. But my image of her was incorrect. When I read this notebook, I realized she was just like me. Underneath whatever position she may have held, she was just an ordinary person. She liked pretty kimonos. She wanted to try food from different places. She yearned to see sights she'd never seen before.
Пока она не заплесневеет.
Maybe this all sounds immature to you, but I feel just the same way. Mother wrote that she'd always wanted to go to a local Inazuman festival. She said that sometime I've seen those lights too. It looks so lively with so many people. And it's so brightly lit, it makes the whole sky glow. But for someone of my position to just show up at a festival with no warning, it could be considered improper etiquette, even if no one stopped us.
Красиво.
The idea of the Yashiro Commission going out into the crowd, it'd certainly draw some strange looks. People would probably start thinking their mother said that she didn't want to put people on edge. She wanted everyone to enjoy the fun and freedom of the festival. She didn't want to disturb them.
Aw, so the kimono design, that must have been the...
That's right. And sometimes, festivals sell I hope this isn't a disrespectful thing to say, but I never knew my mother was so in touch with her.
Well, that's not disrespectful at all. Paimon thinks your mom was the best of...
Without knowing it, I've ended up fulfilling several of my mother's wishes already. Perhaps this is one thing that can simply never be. I understand. Thank you. I think I realize something now. Mother and I are so similar in so many ways. The thing she chose to place her unfulfilled wishes onto the identity of Tsubaki. As for me...
Oh, so you decided on an alter ego too?
No, I don't plan to do anything like that. I think I will set myself a new goal. So, Traveler,
Ну. Тут я предугадать не могу.
Deep breaths. Would you be at all interested in checking out an Inazu?
Paimon's been dying to go ever since we saw that poster. Paimon would love to go with you, Ayaka.
Hey, come on, don't make fun.
Ну, тоже ни разу на это праздники не
the
были.
same concerns my mother did. But now, I don't think I'm going to be true to myself and fulfill the wish that my mother and I shared. I know that, so let's do this, you and me. Let's go to a festival together.
Paimon wants to come.
Выбора не очень
Festivals
много.
here have loads of tasty snacks too, right?
Great. Thanks, you guys. If we head over now,
Давайте съедим
we should
пиццу.
still make it in time.
Oh, good point. Today is the last day, right?
Ну, попробуем пойти на этот завтрак, на этот праздник завтра. Не сегодня же идти. Отлично. Руду собрал. Сейчас еще ягоды соберу. Осталось 10 боссов. Ну где их? Есть только что-то из этих заданий выполнить. Кажется, я не успею до 50-го дойти. Пум-пум. Кажется, нас отсюда отправят дальше. Так, на молитву нам немножко не хватает. Так, и после того, как это выполним, нам будет доступно вот это. Все, ребята, давайте я буду заканчивать. Надо пообедать, надо еще сходить по делам. Потом я лучше в другую игру поиграем по стриму. А вообще не надо бы деревьев порубить. А то уже запасы кончаются. Как и деревьев, так и руды. Ладно. Всем спасибо и всем пока. Жаль, конечно, что вас мало, но что делать. И до новых встреч.